What up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sayulita, and welcome to my Punta Mita, Mexico travel vlog. So if you're new to my channel, my husband Adam and I have been slowly renovating our Toronto Victorian home for the last year and a half. And now that I am 5 months pregnant and we are a month away from starting our second phase, which is underpinning the basement, I thought now is the best opportunity to jet off and go to Mexico because my parents bought a place there a couple years ago. Everyone has been in my family except for me. So I'm like, I don't know if I'll have another chance to go for like a year if I don't go right now. So tomorrow I am jetting off to Mexico. Unfortunately, Adam won't be joining me because he's just way too swamped with work. So he can't get the time off, but my girlfriend Yo-Yo will be joining me. We'll be staying at my parents' place and we're just going to be running around and having fun. If you have never been to Punta Mita before, it's a luxurious private residential community located 45 kilometers from Puerto Vallarta's International Airport. The property features 2 luxury hotels, the Four Seasons, and St. Regis. On the property, you will find numerous world-class amenities, including 2 Jack Nicklaus signature golf courses, a racket club, and 4 different beach clubs, one of which we visited for lunch right after settling in at the condo. Cheers, guys! Located in Sufi Ocean Club, Restaurant Sufi combines the flavors of Mexico and the Mediterranean to create a cuisine dubbed Mexiterranean. After lunch, my girlfriend and I spent the rest of the afternoon taking it easy and lounging by the pool. Bienvenidos a Mexico! Before we knew it though, it was time for dinner, so we headed into the small village of Punta de Mita to a restaurant called La Pescadora for some delicious seafood and drinks. For an appetizer, I ordered their roasted beet salad before following up with their grilled catch of the day, sauteed in lemon juice, capers, and a touch of butter. Although I was up early the next day to watch the sunrise, we didn't start making moves till closer to lunch. And by then, my girlfriend Yo-Yo was craving sushi, so we jumped in the golf cart and headed to Kapuri Beach Club for some Japanese cuisine by Chef Yasu. Hot tip, if you're going to have lunch at Asai Japanese, save some room for dessert because their crispy ice cream sandwich with roasted hazelnut vanilla ice cream and chocolate ganache is out of this world. After lunch, we hung out at the beach club for a few hours until it was time to head back to the condo and get ready for dinner. Dinner that evening would be at one of my parents' favorite restaurants in Punta de Mita, Parrotfish, an Asian Latin fusion restaurant that uses locally sourced high-quality ingredients in all of their dishes. The next day, my girlfriend Yo-Yo and I got up early and went for a beach walk. By the time we returned to the condo, it was time for lunch, so my mom took us to the St. Regis to try their latest pop-up restaurant, Mayagua. Serving delicious Mexican favorites like tacos, ceviche, and cochinita, we ordered a few dishes on their menu to share and enjoyed every single one of them thoroughly. After lunch, we headed into the village of Punta de Mita to check out the stores and go shopping. But before we started, we stopped in at Boca Deli to grab some much-needed iced coffees. 2 stores that I came across and loved while exploring Punta de Mita was Un Pueblo and Belén del Mar. Un Pueblo had a lot of beautiful home decor and locally handmade pieces, while Belén was more of a clothing and accessory store where I found the cutest father-son matching swim trunks. I couldn't leave without purchasing them. Dinner that evening was once again in Punta de Mita at an upscale seafood restaurant called Tuna Blanca. We started off our meal with a tableside prepared Caesar salad, which I followed with the roasted artichoke appetizer, while Yo-Yo enjoyed the tuna tostada, before sharing a plate of steamed mussels and a white wine and cream sauce to finish. Yum! Good morning. How beautiful was that sunrise this morning? It just blew me away. But today we are hitting the road early. My mom and I are gonna go to Lac Cruz, which is about 30 minutes away. And apparently they have a fish market today. So we're gonna go hit up the fish market, see what's available, grab some fish, because tonight our chef is gonna show us how to make fish tacos and churros from scratch. So it's going to be a fun day for sure. Located 30 minutes down the coast towards Puerto Vallarta, La Cruz is a small developing Mexican fishing village with a large marina and of course a fish market. After purchasing our fish at the market, my mom and I headed into the village to pass some time before we could meet up with our friends for lunch. The town is really small, so it's not like you can really get lost, but my mom did tell me that on Sundays they have this really great flea market which they set up along the pier. So next time I come back, that will for sure be on our to-do list. That evening, my mom's housekeeper taught us how to make some Baja tacos from scratch using the fish and shrimp we sourced from the market in La Cruz. I don't know what it is, but I've been craving tacos like crazy during this pregnancy. And both the shrimp and fish versions she made were absolutely scrumptious. During dinner, we had some surprise visitors. Whales playing in the bay. An exciting way to end another fabulous day in Punta Mita. So today is Yoga and I's last day in Mexico. I'm so sad to be leaving. We've been having so much fun. But today, for our last day, we're going to actually be heading to Sayulita. I haven't been there in like 9 years, so I'm sure so much of it has changed. But we're going to go check it out, hang around, have lunch there, and then come back. So it's going to be a relaxing afternoon, but that's our plan for our last day in Mexico. Located about 30 minutes up the coast, Sayulita is a small, vibrant Mexican town full of expats and locals alike that is best known for its surfing. If you're just popping in for a few hours like us, there are tons of things to explore, including numerous shops, cafes, restaurants, and markets. After our little adventure to Sayulita, we returned to Punta Mita to enjoy some time by the pool. I hadn't spent much time in the sun and I really wanted to leave with a little color on my buff. Our final dinner was at an Italian restaurant in Punta de Mita called Casa Teresa, a charming open-air restaurant where we enjoyed a roasted beet salad with burrata, an Italian lemon octopus appetizer, eggplant parmesan, and a selection of desserts. Thank you so much for joining my girlfriend and I on our trip to Punta Mita. If you have any questions, you can always leave them in the comment section below, or you can check out the blog post that accompanies this video for more information and photos.
Adios, Mexico!
Hasta pronto!